Hello guys! What's up?
What's up? Janet's in charge. Large and in charge. She's got my Ohio State hat on. And
See a drone flying.
yeah, someone's flying a drone. We're here on the boulevard. It's a cloudy day. It's a beautiful day. So we decided to come down here and talk to you a little bit about two things that really can affect you and your relationships here in the Philippines. The thing is jealousy.
Jealousy.
And saving face. You know what saving face is?
What?
Janet doesn't know what saving, but we know what saving face is. Saving face is going to put that just like back home. These street kids, they'll shoot each other because somebody said something about them, and to save face, they need to be violent back to show that they're a man and stand up to it. Here in the Philippines, saving face, they can do it with words. And they'll post something to save face to make themselves not look like the bad person. Saving face, say you're in a relationship and the relationship falls apart and the girl goes back home to her family. Well, the girl has to tell her family something, so to save face, she's going to blame you. She's going to blame you did everything wrong. You treated her wrong. You did everything wrong to break up the relationship. Even if it's her fault, she's going to save face with her family. She's going to try to save face with her friends. And the saving face happens all the time. And this is something that can get you in big time trouble, guys. If you're living in a neighborhood, you're in a barangay, is that how you say that? Barangay?
Yes, the barangay.
The barangay. And say there's somebody that you don't like. Maybe he didn't get out of your way when you were walking. Maybe he got really close to you on the motorbike and you didn't like that. Maybe he's standing in front of your house singing and you don't like any of this stuff. So you approach him and you give him a piece of your mind. You say, hey buddy, don't be doing this or else. And his friends are watching. His neighbors are watching. Well, he needs to save face. He can't stand there and let you downgrade him in a conversation. He can't let you yell at him without either yelling back or acting with revenge. And you got to be careful with this. Don't be confrontational with Filipinos. And I'm going to say more the men than the women right here, because the men, their alternative to handle you is it might be physically, and it might not be a one-on-one situation. Remember, you're living there. You might have a few friends, but this guy's got brothers, cousins, uncles. He's got a full army back here in the barangay. He's got friends, and they're all going to stick up for him as he goes to save face. So you don't want to get into a bar fight with a Filipino and win that fight, because they'll probably come back and bring 2 or 3 others with them so they can win the fight against you. Be very careful with this saving face. It's a lot more than words sometimes. Sometimes it can be very physical. I remember a story years and years ago, how a guy went into a bar and he's having some drinks, and a Filipino and his friend, they were playing pool, they were drunk, they asked the foreigner, hey, buy us a beer. And the guy, no, oops, can't say that on YouTube. And, and the guy finished his beer. But when he went outside, the guy was up there and he had, it seemed like a small army, 4 or 5 guys, and they beat the shit out of him because he swore at him instead of just being, buy him a beer or saying, no, I don't have any more money or whatever. Something nice, something respectful way to say no, other than saying, cursing at the guy and yelling at the guy and belittling the guy. The guy needs to save face. And saving face is probably the biggest problem you're going to run into physically with Filipinos, is that you reached out and you insulted somebody. You insulted the wrong person. You yelled at the wrong person. You disrespected somebody in front of their friends and their family. And they reached out and got revenge. And that revenge could be many different things. But be careful on the saving face aspect. But talking about jealousy, girls
What?
are very jealous.
Girls.
Janet's
Girls.
very jealous.
Not only girls, guys. Also men. They
Men
make-
get jealous?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah, of course. They will get jealous also.
It seems like couples,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying every couple, but it just seems like newer couples are very jealous of each other or untrusting at first. You know, the Filipina is going to message you, where are you? Why aren't you home? Send me a picture of where you're at. And then the guy, if the girl's gone for hours and hours, he's going to say, where are you at? And, you know, she's going to say, no reply. No reply. And so everybody thinks the worst. You know, that it's just human nature. You think the worst. You think that she is meeting somebody, trying to upgrade from you, or just has an old flame that she's meeting. And she's thinking you're out there looking for a new girl, looking for someone better, trying to upgrade. And the jealousy really can sit in, and it can cause problems at home. Janet is like the best person I've ever met that can stalk my Facebook. She laughs, but she stalks my Facebook. Even today, and we've been together 2 years, and we're married, and she still stalks my Facebook. Who is this
Hey,
girl?
This is a business for the YouTube. What?
It's a business. She says she's checking out my YouTube, but it's she's trying to say, why did you friend that person? We're gonna let this plane go overhead. She'll say something like, why did you friend this person? Or why did you friend this lady boy? Or why did you friend her? She's a scammer. Because she searches every friend's request that I do that's female. And Janet been doing this since day one. Because Mike has what?
How many girls?
She says I have many girls.
Friend girls, you know, but I'm not comfortable of them.
She's not comfortable with them chatting me online,
Yes.
even though they're many islands away.
Many. So, well, yeah, I just take care of you because will be. I know you'll be always giving some, but you never meet it, the person yet.
I'm a soft
You're
touch.
being broke.
She says, I'll be broke. She knows I'm a soft touch, guys. And people ask me for money. I give people money way too much. That has stopped now that I'm with Janet, but she knows my past, way too generous. And the jealousy, though, the jealousy can break up some good relationships. You know, where two people care about each other and they let the jealousy tear each other apart. A lot of guys like to keep their privacy. You know, I see a lot of guys online message me, or they'll leave a comment in the comment section. If she wants into my Facebook, she can go find another guy. Well, the first thing they're going to want to do once you're in a committed relationship, and even before that, they're going to want your Facebook password.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, it depends on your both couples, if you are a couple yet or not yet.
If you're a couple, they're going to want access to your Facebook.
Me, I'm not, no problem. For me, I'm honest. I'm open so that he can know if I'm telling the truth.
Yeah. But she did. You know, I have multiple Facebook accounts. And I took one and I changed the password. And Janet didn't know what the password was.
Yeah,
And
I don't know.
For 3 days, I know you're hiding something. I go, what am I hiding?
Yes.
On your Facebook, you hide the password. You don't share the password. And she was like upset, you know, and then I finally gave her the password. But, you know, I could have pushed that and said, no, this is my private Facebook. I talk to people. I don't want you to know what I'm talking about. And it's a common thing in the States. You know, your wife, your girlfriend back home, they have their own video chatting and their own texting back and forth, maybe Facebook Messenger. And that's their private business. They don't share it with their spouse. They might say what's, you know, oh, I got a message from Lisa or something. But spouses really don't look at each other's phone to see who they've been chatting with. But here in the Philippines, they really want to know.
Yes, because you're chatting among these different lady.
Chatting with different ladies. So jealousy can tear apart a good relationship, guys. You can find what you think is the perfect girl for you, and the jealousy will set in. And I've seen many couples here in DUMAGUETE, a couple of our friends. We thought they were in solid, strong relationships, and then all of a sudden one of them's crying, usually the girl, calling Janet, hey Janet, well, you know, and they break up, and they broke up over jealousy issues. And that is probably the main reason. I don't think, back home, they say the number one reason for divorce is financial reasons, and then people technically fall out of love, but money and emotional support is the two main reasons people probably break up back home. Guys, leave me a message, leave me a comment. What do you think about jealousy? What do you think about that saving face? And also, have you ever had a relationship online, long distance, or in person where jealousy affected the relationship and caused it to end? But we've known many people that have broken up because of jealousy issues, and they liked each other so much when they were together. They were like bread and butter. You know, they just went together well, and we were shocked at some of these breakups. But basically, it's the unknown. They don't know who the other partner's talking to. And in a long distance relationship, oh my, the jealousy is there all the time. The girl will contact you and you don't pick up your phone right away. You don't reply to her message right away. She's thinking you're talking to somebody else. Because they can look at your Facebook.
They know.
In Messenger, they put that little green light when you're online. So they know you're online.
Yes, if the lady calling you, they will pop up another call. Oh, so you have something calling to the other.
Yeah, if you get in video chats, you know, a little call comes up on your phone. Janet knows if I talk to someone on the phone. Yeah, you can delete messages. You can delete people as you talk to them, but then you're just being sneaky. And that's not how a relationship should work. But jealousy. Jealousy is a hard thing to get over here in the Philippines. And all the girls tell me the same thing about jealousy. If they don't love you, if they don't care for you,
Yes.
they don't get jealous.
Yes, of course.
Only the ones that care for you get jealous. But that jealousy can cause turmoil. I've already yelled at Jana, stop with that, because I know it's a jealousy thing. You know, she wants to know what happened there, and she's sort of jealous about the unknown. And it can really dig into you guys who have a lot of independence in your life. You know, hey, you're older. You're used to being alone. You're used to nobody questioning where you're at, how long you stayed out, who you're talking to. But here you get a girlfriend in the Philippines. She wants to know where you're at, when you're going to be home, why aren't you home yet? And they're going to want pictures. You tell them, oh, I'm down here at 7-Eleven. Man, they're going to want a selfie of you in front of that 7-Eleven. So I'd store a lot of photos, guys. I'd store a lot of photos you can send.
Me too. I'm sending to my mom where I am, so that I'm telling the truth. I'm here.
Janet, when she goes out, like say she goes to her parents' house, she'll leave the house, say goodbye, and then when she arrives, she'll tell me, I arrived at Mama's house. We're leaving now. You know, sort of lets me know. But it's also, it's a relief that I know they're on the road, they made it safe. And when they're headed back, I know if they don't show up for an hour, that something's happened.
Yes.
And it's the same thing with Janet when I leave. And when I get down to the coffee shop or wherever I'm going, and I say, I made it here. And she's
You are
relieved.
comfortable. And I'm comfortable also because I'm not with you.
And she's relieved that I made it safely.
Yes.
Because, you know, anything can happen at any time. So communication with your better half, we'll call it, your partner, is very important. And that jealousy, don't let the jealousy tear apart a relationship if it's the relationship for you. If that's the right girl for you and that's the long-term girl that you want, make it work. If it's a short term, if you know it's not going far, well, that's up to you when to break it off. But if you found the right girl for you, Don't lose it over jealousy because you don't let her look at your messages. You shouldn't be hiding anything at this point anyway. Don't let pride get in the way of having a happy life here in the Philippines. Anything to add, sweetheart?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Just don't cheat.
You already tell that.
Don't cheat, right?
Yeah, and also don't cheat. Don't being started cheating.
Don't get in the habit of cheating. Flirting, they consider flirting cheating, right? If I flirt somebody, it's cheating, right?
Yes.
Because you're showing an intent. You're showing that intent that, that I want to flirt with her, and you're hoping something develops. So find the right girl. Get over the jealousy issues that happen at first. Strive for a good relationship. You guys on your long distance relationship, best of luck. Be understanding both ways. Both ways. When you contact a girl and she doesn't pick up right away, there's many reasons. They might say, I'll be back in a half hour and I'll talk to you, and they get held up and 2 hours have gone by. Don't get upset about that. It's the Philippines. Things take longer. And the time difference. You know, right now, I'm going to guess it's about 10 o'clock in the morning here in the Philippines. So that means it's 9 o'clock at night in the U.S. The time difference. And the 10 o'clock in the morning is the busy time. She'll be out and about, shopping, getting her kids to school, going to work if she has a job. Where you're sitting at home, it's evening. You're just winding down your day and you want to talk to somebody. And then reverse that. When it's nighttime here and she's at home, relaxed, and wants to talk to you, it's your busy time. You're either going to work, you're driving somewhere, you're going to the store.
Yeah.
So the time difference is hard.
Yes. So.
You have to work hard. And if you can make a relationship work long distance, think how well it's going to work when you're here in person. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for watching, guys.